and welcome to the 2023 edition of NCSMI News. I'm Heather Wright from Fretty Ford High School.
And I'm Ada McKinney from West Brunswick High School. Thanks for joining us.
The theme of this year's Summer Institute is On Watch, encouraging students to observe, reflect, and resonate. 137 students from 20 high schools are here in Chapel Hill, honing their scholastic journalism skills and celebrating the power of student media. The three-day camp features programs in news, literary magazine, design, photojournalism, yearbook, and broadcast.
Each year, NCSMI is held on the campus of UNC Chapel Hill. The university is famous not only for its excellent academic programs, but also its stellar athletic programs. And after years of controversy, student athletes are now allowed to be compensated for their name, image, and likeness. Reporter Andy Bowman of North Buncombe High School joins us with more.
In July of 2021, the NCAA loosened restrictions on the name, image, and likeness rules, giving college athletes the opportunity to make money through endorsements and sponsorships. Athletes, like UNC basketball player Armando Bacot, have earned money from NIL campaigns with various companies. For example, Bacot has earned $500,000 from NIL campaigns with companies such as Dunkin', Crocs, and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. UNC basketball's director of operations, Eric Hoots, says he's in favor of it.
I think it's a long time coming. I think they deserve it. They have these unique talents and abilities that up until last year they weren't able to capitalize on that when other students that had different talents, whether it be musical or singing or whatever, they could, but for whatever reason athletes couldn't, so I think it's great that they're able to benefit from it.
Questions have been raised on how NIL will affect professional sports leagues. LSU national champion Angel Reese, among others, are not entering professional drafts due to making more money through NIL. But Hoot says he believes professional sports leagues will remain unaffected.
I don't think it'll affect it at all because it'll make them ready when it's time. It'll also allow them to, maybe they aren't quite good enough to make a lot of money in the professional leagues, so then they could stay here in college and still benefit, but I don't think it's going to hurt the professional leagues at all.
Even though NIL is relatively new to the NCAA, it has, without a doubt, greatly impacted the lives of college athletes. Heather?
Thanks, Andy. Most students and teachers would agree that technology is a great learning tool. But what about technology that can write an essay for you? Reporter Logan Parsons of East Mecklenburg High School joins us with more on the artificial intelligence program affecting education.
Studies show that more than 100 million people are using AI to do everything from having conversations to composing emails to writing essays. But is the technology a blessing or a burden?
It's called ChatGPT. The AI chatbot was originally created for instructional purposes, but now it's being increasingly used by teens to cheat on their English essays and get quick answers to homework assignments.
I think the cons of ChatGPT is that it's not always accurate and that people can use it to like on their assignments, and they'll use it and not actually do any work on it.
It sounds like such a great idea on paper, but it's not like personal to me. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Even though it can be harmful to some students' work ethic, some say ChatGPT isn't all bad. There are many doors that AI has opened for the learning experiences of the younger generation.
I mean, it's like Google. You can ask it any question and it'll give you any answer.
If I'm just doing busy work and I can have some kind of tool assist me, that's really nice because it gives me a lot more time to spend on other things that I really should be caring about a lot more.
Experts say AI has the possibility to benefit society more than anything we have ever seen before. But in the meantime, educators may have to learn to adapt to the negative aspects of the new technology.
Some teachers say they are actually going back to more old school methods to prevent ChatGPT plagiarism, like requiring more in-class handwritten assignments. Heather, Aiden?
Thanks, Logan. For many of the NCSMI students, college is right around the corner.
And figuring out where to go to school is probably one of the biggest decisions high school students have to make. Once you've made your choice, you have to hope the college also chooses you. Before any student can start their college journey, they have to go through the application process. It's difficult for some students due to the competitive nature growing in high schools.
I've worked a lot of time outside of school to build like a resume even, and just things like that, just already focusing on having this really broad scope of things that I perform well in.
Admission essays are an important part of getting into college and require extra preparation.
My English teacher, he kind of made it a grade for our college essays, so he read them over and he graded them. So that really helped because it kept us on track.
Going to a small high school, Zahara Gandogu tells us how she felt anxiety when applying to colleges.
People's opinions impacts your application process as well. I went to a very small high school, so it's like everyone knows where everyone got in, everyone knows where you didn't get in. So that also caused a lot of stress.
The college students decide to attend heavily depends on their interests and what they're involved in.
So I feel like that's the most important part about applying to college is make sure that I guess even if they are very different, be able to make everything that you did very cohesive and demonstrate why you did it for what you're interested in.
The college application process can be stressful with many challenges. It helps find in the end what path is right for you. Experts say some other important things prospective students should be looking for in a college are graduation rates, career services, and health and wellness services.
I think dining halls should be on that list too.
I wish. Well, that's all for this year's NCSMI News. Thanks for joining us.
Have a wonderful rest of the summer and safe travels home.